Well, howdy doody, we're back. And it is now 6:30. Nobody. That's a no-show. It's just incredible how many people go to the Harley dealer and buy a new motorcycle. And Iceman has really nice stuff, and people just don't buy it. You know what I gotta do? I gotta look at Motorcycles of Dulles to see if that Chief Bobber is sold. I haven't even done that. And the Harley Davidson CVO, they claimed last time I was over there that they had a guy interested in that motorcycle. Do me a favor, get Mom's keys to the Jeep. We got to see if it needs to be serviced. This car has 50,000 miles on it. This will be a record for my wife. This will be the first car that she's now owned since being married to me that she has driven it 50,000 miles. Every car I've ever owned, it's usually I get rid of it after like 2 years, 3 years, or she's always had double cars. My wife has always had 2 cars, so she's just racking miles. I mean, she loves the car, but now we're at the 50,000 miles, and it turns into this, that, this. And so what I got to do is I got to get in here and see when the last time this car was serviced. And so the wife's like, well, what can I drive? So she's not going to drive that because that'll get stolen. You know, it's really sad, but you know, for the wife, she said all you have now is race cars and jacked up trucks and SUVs. So the Colorado, there's no way. The Plum Crazy Charger, that would be stolen. Plus, she just wouldn't feel right in it. So the black Jeep Wrangler, Willie's, that would have to probably go to her, even though I love driving that vehicle. And she, like I say, let's open it up. Let's see. Here, get in the car for me. Do me a favor, get in the car.
You know, I really have to change my clothes.
Okay, go change your clothes. So let me get in the car here and see what we got, everybody. All right, so see, this is confusing. Mileage, 48,806. So I guess she's already gone 2,000 miles over, which that's crazy. It's a 5.7. And, whoops, let's do this here. I don't know where the settings are. It just doesn't ever end, everybody. Trying to figure out where everything is. Tire pressures. Oh, it's okay. But she definitely needs a little change, yeah. So she's going to be going on another road trip. So, yeah, she doesn't have to worry about it today. But probably going to have to put it in the shop. And this car will be the 100,000 mile car. Be the first one. And for her, it's the first car she's owned since being married to me. We're coming up on 30 years, man. My wife and I officially married in May. We're coming up 30 years. We've been together now over 30. We've been together for, over 30 years. Isn't that crazy? So, yeah, for her. So, for me, now, you know, what do I put her in? I just think we'll just drive it till the wheels fall off, personally. All right, see here? Even with the cars parked over this far, so there's birds living up there. My brother built this front area for me, and I should get up there and cover up those holes because the birds are living inside this. But here we are, just, oh my goodness, everybody. So yeah, so the birds are just shitting on everything everywhere. Sorry for the foul language, but it is what it is. So, yeah, so for the wife, yeah, my attitude is just drive it. Drive it. I mean, so 2 more years, I'll have 100,000 miles. She's a 30,000 mile. She probably drives about 30,000 miles a year. So, within 2 years, over 100,000 miles on that car. See, the Jeep Wrangler, this thing's a little beefy, so getting in and out of this thing would be challenging. I mean, even for me. So, but hey, whatever. Such is life, everybody. She ride the motorcycle, right? Yeah. Yeah, would that be funny? I think it would be. So, all right, well, really don't have a lot to give you guys. That's the reality. Just kind of hanging out here, closing the day out. I love Steve Harvey's Family Feud. That's one of my favorite that I like to watch here is the Family Feud. Let's see how the pump's doing. If it's leaking more, or if it just has still a little leak. And you know, if it rains, this area here always gets wet. So let's see how it's doing. Yeah, it's a really slow leak. You know, it's kind of funny. Did that kind of fix itself? That's a very slow leak. I mean, I tell you what, everybody, that's kind of interesting. So how's this doing? This is actually doing really well, but we got so much crap falling around. I need to put a little bit more water in this, actually. Too bad the rain. I mean, I think it's really doing well. So I'm going to throw some shock treatment in this. And like I say, this thing really, it's interesting. I don't really think it's tripping much. All right, dogs. Yes, I went by Costco and bought some, what are you eating? I don't know. It's hard to say with that dog, isn't it? But yeah, I bought this shock treatment right here. This is good stuff. Yeah, this stuff here, man, it really does. So I'm going to put like 3 packages of this stuff in, and I think it really will get this pool. So let's see how much each one trace. Maybe only 2. I think that's like a 15,000 gallon pool. Guess who's doing her thing? You're just a screwball, buddy. I'm going to do 2 for today, just to kind of get it going. And I got to get my little razor. That usually makes it kind of. I have so many razors floating around. Look at him, man. It just drives me nuts. Where my razor went. And as usual, my bench is a disaster. Bob and Melbourne first to say, yep. I see this guy's bench go from being pretty well organized to looking like a bomb went off. Is there anything over here? And there's good old Rebel. It's nothing here, everybody. What a joke. It just irritates the hell out of me. What a joke, man. It just, where's the freaking razor blade, man? It drives me nuts. We get these freaking razor blades out. Hey, you know, and then we lose them. As you get older, I'm going to tell you what. My kid's funny. She's calling me out this afternoon. We just got done doing office work. We just finished up doing office work. And she's calling me out for reports that we print out on a monthly basis. And she's telling me we didn't do April's reports. And I'm like, yeah, you did. And I'm like, I left her alone. I went out and worked in the field while she stayed in the office. And I'm like, I told you to print out April reports. This is for paying customers commissions and all. And he's like, I didn't do it. I'm like, you did. And she's like, Dad, this is classic, everybody. She's, Dad, you're losing it, Dad. You're losing it. I'm like, really? She says, look, here's the March reports that we did. I'm like, yeah, I know that, but you did April. She's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, I set you up for that. No, Dad. So now I go through the files, and there's April. I'm like, look, here's April. You don't remember doing this? I mean, it's like, you don't remember doing this just recently? Oh my God. And so this is really classic. So the wife texts me, hey, pick up my dry cleaning from the cleaners, because we're up in town. And I said, yeah, that's fine. She goes, I already paid for it. Just pick it up. So Jill and I go buy the cleaners. Wow, that's nasty. That powder just went in my nose. Hey, how's this holding up? Wow. So, anyways, the kid and I go to the cleaners, and the kid's in there forever. And eventually I see her, like, talking to somebody on the phone. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And she's like, they're saying that Mom already picked them up the other day. Oh, gee. So my wife forgot. I mean, hey, man, as you get older, there's no doubt your memory is more challenged. I mean, that's just the way we are as we age. But I'm like, okay. And you guys are calling me out? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I'm just going to do 2 packs today. Then I just fill it up. And you guys are going to see, I think this pool will clean up pretty good. But this thing needs some more water. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my water hose back out. And I'm going to try to top this thing off. I was hoping the rains would kind of help. Because right now it's sucking air. See here? And I can tell by the way that pump is going. But everybody, I'm telling you, maybe if it's just that flow of the water going through, that thing quit leaking. That's crazy. And the guy's never going to show. So another guy, it's the same old story. When you go to sell something to somebody, they get cold feet. And in all sincereness, I told him the price. So he was probably thinking, I mean, I've been doing this so long. And it cracks me up that when you're selling like a $18,000 item, and then somebody's like, I'll give you 15, 14. It's like, you know, I'm not a car dealership. There isn't $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 here. I had a guy offer me the other day, he offered me 14 grand to come get it. I'm like, there ain't no way. Keep on dreaming, dude. That's auction prices. You don't know what you're dealing with these days. That type of guy there, he could be a guy that does have a dealership. And he'll just go take the bike, run up the road, and flip it, and make a grand or two off of me. Who knows? You ain't getting it. Alright, so here we go. With the adventures. Yeah, you guys. Look at them, look. Look who's excited. And my power washer, I'm going to have to move this thing. Somebody's going to get hurt. They're going to get run over with this. Somebody's going to have to trip all over it. I'm going to trip all over it. Alright. Turn that off. Now, I got bells going off. My watch. Like your watch. Alright, so I always make the mistake of not grabbing this first. So watch out, dogs. Alright. Gypsy, whoa. So did Gypsy freaking do her thing and eat this thing? She will. Promise you that. See, look at her. No, don't do it. So you got to turn the water on for these things to expand, everybody. Did you know that? Yeah. These things are so misleading when you watch these commercials. Oh, look at this here. Look at this here, man. So it's all, again, I can replace that. All right, so now I think I have to wrap up my power washer because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm really gonna screw up here and the water will be not in the pool. It'll have fallen out. You see that? Look. So, here we go. All right. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, so goal is to get it up just about another inch. It should be all right, everybody. And my pool will be swimmable by Memorial Day weekend. How about that idea, right? All right. So everybody, yeah, it's the adventures. And you know, this fire pit, I gotta empty this fire pit. This thing's so bad. It is smoking so much now. It just burns your eyes. So that thing's it. I got to take the top off and then flip this damn thing. That's a whole other project, everybody. But for now, let's go ahead and get my power washer out of the way here, because somebody's gonna trip on this, and it'll probably be me. You know, that all plays out in life, pretty much. So, get that there. Look at this here. I mean, dude, dog. Jesus Christ, man. Oh well, I wish I was gonna be telling everybody the video tonight is I sold the Harley Lowrider. But nope, that ain't the story. So, oh well. But I'm trying, right? Is trying lying? When somebody says they'll try to be there, they ain't gonna be there. That's a known fact. When you tell somebody, hey, you coming over? Yeah, I'll try to come over. That right there means they're not. So just don't plan on that person committing, because trying is lying. Been around long enough. You know that story. Right, everybody? All right, this is better. Much better. So that Brian, it works for me, doesn't end up tripping. Whatever. And at some point, there's going to be time to power wash the garage. At some point, the back deck. But am I up for that right now? Not really. I'm good on that. So, here we go. That's good enough for me. Nope, nobody. All right, well, I'm going to shut the hell up. Hope everybody has a nice, blessed. There's nothing going on, so just so you know, there's nothing going on of any type of vehicle purchases. That's all dead in the water. So anybody on my channel thinking you're going to see something going on, there's nothing going on. I mean, it's dead in the water when it comes to the car adventures, motorcycle adventures, truck adventures, trailer adventures. I mean, I'm deader than dead on that. So is this the guy right here? So this would be funny if this is the guy right here. Obviously not. I was hoping that was the guy, Kenny, coming to see the bike.
He's not coming. This is like having a date with a guy. Don't expect it to happen. Just live your damn life.
Wow, now I mean, I don't think I'd believe that. I think if I was a guy, I'd be thinking it was the girl. Do you guys buy into that? I mean, I think it's backwards. So I have no idea on that. All right, there's my regular routine. I don't like that feature of this. I wish it was just to open a gas cap door. So here we go. Plugging in a little electric for Brian. That car there is going to have 30,000 miles on it. So on my channel, it's going to be a first in my lifetime that I really do have lots of vehicles with miles on it. It'll be the first for me. Probably in, I would say, 20 plus years of cars I bought new. I'm not talking about used cars. I'm saying just in general, for me, the first time in my life, I'm going to have a collection of vehicles that all have a decent amount of miles on them. So, how about that? Grass needs to be cut. But I think tomorrow it gets cooler. So, whatever. Let me shut the hell up. But I can't, can I? I'm with you on that one. So, God bless. Have a nice Wednesday evening. It's shit day tomorrow, everybody. So happy it's Thursday. You know, it's crazy. I turn on the TV, but the TV doesn't turn on. Drives me nuts. Oh, okay. Jeez, yikes. I'll get out of her space.